Hey everybody, this video will introduce the $550 Earth Day giveaway 2026 with Bible Action Math. And we'll have 8 prizes randomly drawn from the correct, so-called correct submissions, and 3 prizes selected from the ones that I and Aunt Mingo are the most surprised about. Each prize will be $50. This will be due by April 22, 2026 at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is the time in New York City called noon. We only have 10 days from the time that I'm making this video until it's due. So this is part one. There will be another video that I'll give you an example in. So far, well over $9,000 has been given away on this channel from August 16, 2025 to April 12, 2026. There have been about 336 prizes. Average prize payout per prize was about $27. Areas where people have won so far, all these places. We also give money away on Saturdays. And we've had 5 holiday giveaways before this one. St. Bartholomew's Day, Rosh Hashanah, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and Easter. So for this one, I'll make a random selection of 8 such that they followed the rubric. And the randomization will be either equals rand between in Google Sheets or Wheel of Names. And then there will be 3 selected by me and Aunt Mango that we specifically learned the most from or were the most surprised from. And every prize is $50. So 11 times 50 is 550. You'll need to turn in your work into the Google form or whatever kind of form it is by April 22. Each person can only win once on the randomizer, and you can win up to 2 on the selections. Everybody needs to use their own email account. You must have at least 2 math concepts explained to go along with your drawing. So you will be drawing something based on nature around you. It does not have to be realistic. It could be just an inspired pattern if you want to. And then you have to have at least 2 math concepts that go along with the drawing. But there's more. They have to relate to the element carbon somehow. And they cannot be from my examples. So I'll be making another video called part 2, and I'll give you some examples. And if you use those carbon ones, they don't count for your 2, okay? You have to be at least 18 years old in a permitted country. Your work has to be drawn by hand, no computer drawn lines or work scene at all. You have to have a progress pic, including every one of the writing instruments used in the work, as well as at least part of your actual hand. So you have to have at least part of a finger or something on the hand because of AI. You also have to have a final pick. It has to be family friendly. And the math, carbon, facts have to be realistic. So this one gets more into science than we do so far in a lot of our videos. And I put facts in quotation marks because there could be some thoughts about carbon that get refined more in the future, but they have to be realistic. So because this is Bible action math, I want to get you a Bible verse. Before that, I want to start looking at the Earth Day website. So Earth Day had it, the first one was on April 22 of 1970. Since then, the Earth Day network has been mobilizing over 1 billion people annually on Earth Day and every other day to protect the planet. So you can click around and find a map. You do not have to do the map thing for my giveaway, but it's super interesting. So let's say you lived way out in the ocean right here. You can click it, and they're having a community cleanup with tree planting over in Cabo Verde. It's at 7:30 on April 22. And then they wrote it in a different language than English, which could be Portuguese, I'm not sure. But what if you live in Ethiopia, the 12th session of the African Regional Forum on Sustainable Development? It's not on April 22. It's on April 28 at 0900. It goes for 2 days. It's at the United Nations Conference Center. They'll have ministers, senior officials, experts, and sustainability practitioners. You can register right there. And then Nigeria, this is on April 25th here, over at a university. So a lot of the events are at universities, but not all of them. They're doing a plastic cleanup around the campus and town. And that's a nice way to meet people also. But what if you lived here? You could click that. And that's in Maldives. They're experiencing, highlighting the beauty of the house reef and marine life. And so they're doing a lot of nice stuff over there, looks like. It's easy to get a hold of these people. But what if you live way over here? And you could click this Earth Day multi-fresque over in Singapore. The whole month is Earth Month. But what if you lived around somewhere around here? You can zoom in. And let's say you lived in over here, Buba Neswar. Well, there's nothing that I could see there, but right about right there. We've got college and youth engagement, climate action type of thing. And then let's also look at Philippines, because there are a lot of people from Philippines on this channel. Philippines, the purple, let's see what this purple one is. This is on April 13th, 1 day after this video was originally made. Back to the university, tree planting because of a typhoon. So you could go help people plant trees and meet people. So now let's get this Bible topic. It's from Proverbs 27:18. Anyone who tends a fig tree will eat its fruit, and anyone who takes care of a master will be honored. So the Proverbs are like a collection of wisdom sayings, I think. Anyone who tends a tree will eat its fruit. And then down here in 23, know well the condition of your flocks and give attention to your herds. For riches do not last forever, nor a crown for all generations. When the grass is gone and new growth appears, and the herbage of the mountains is gathered, the lambs will provide your clothing, and the goats the price of a field. There will be enough goat's milk for your food, for the food of your household, and nourishment for your female servants. So whoever was involved with this originally apparently used goat's milk in their food. And let's just go see if they're be diligent to know the state of your flocks. Diligent. Well, attend to your herds. So it's related to Earth Day. Whoever keeps the fig tree will eat its fruit. Okay. So this is just a little teaser for the actual work. I'll explain it more in the second video, but it's going to be about carbon. All right. So let me just leave you with a little bit of information about carbon. Let's look at an encyclopedia. It's listed with a capital C. It's a non-metallic chemical element in group 14, 4A of the periodic table. Although widely distributed in nature, carbon is not particularly plentiful. It makes up only about 0.025% of Earth's crust, yet it forms more compounds than all the other elements combined. In 1961, the isotope carbon-12 was selected to replace oxygen as the standard relative to which the atomic weights of all the other elements are measured. Carbon-14, which is radioactive, is the isotope used in radiocarbon dating and radio labeling. So carbon-14 is used in the US a lot in math classes. This is the element we're going to focus on, but we're also going to draw something from nature. So it's going to be fun. So I'll make another video to explain it more, and everybody have a great day.